Okay, so this video is for my friend Roger Hoard. He gave me a nice opportunity to work on this 18-watt Marshall. The complaint was that the Tremolo channel was not working. So I checked all the tubes. Tubes are all good. Checked the values of the resistors. And there were some abnormalities because when I adjusted the speed, focus, the intensity would go up, but the speed would not change. So in fact, it stayed basically around here. And according to the schematic, so this is a live amplifier, high voltage, etc. Don't recommend anybody messes with it. But if you look at the Tremolo circuit, there it is, right here, right there is the speed and then the intensity. Intensity is a 1K pot, potentiometer 0 or ground to 1,000 kilo ohms, and the speed potentiometer is ground to 2 mega ohms. And I traced it down to an issue with this circuit here. When I measured it, it was 33 kilo ohms. So it was it was either 2 ground or 0 ohms to 33 kilo ohms, so 33,000 instead of 2 million. So it was pretty much opened, and the way that potentiometer works here, you can see that, maybe have to be very careful here pointing to it, but you'll see that right here is the ground, and then the middle and that edge should be at 2,000 ohms. Instead it was at 33,000. So essentially the potentiometer was, this is ground, this is 2 mega ohms. It was pretty much between here and here. So it was imperceptibly working, or not really working, because it was like 9.9 to 10. So what that sounds like, I'll play here. Got myself a little guitar, put a humbucker, mini humbucker, and then I'll try to do this without falling. Again, the amplifier is hooked up 8 ohms to my Marshall stack, which is what the speaker impedance is. So that's at the maximum speed. Now you can hear it come down. Just the intensity to the maximum. Nice and slow. Slower even than my deluxe reverb. So just adjust the tone, a little bit on the volume. That's the speed at 0. nice and slow. Okay, so, and then switch off, switch off. Beautiful amplifier. Thanks to my friend Roger Hoard. And the solution was really just as simple as cleaning the potentiometer. And of course you got to do that with the appropriate spray, which is a can of deoxit gold. It's got to be the gold. And that's it. Beautiful amplifier. That's the tremolo circuit there. And that resistor was not getting enough resistance. Simple as that. Because of a potentiometer, I put just a little drop of deoxit gold right there at the top and moved it around a bit. Everything else works great. So I did measure the frequency of the tremolo, and it's 6 hertz. 6 hertz when it's basically on 10. So slower than that, probably 1 hertz, 1 to 10 or something like that. But it sounds beautiful. Just an amazing amplifier. This is the 1958X, the reissue, and a lot of schematics are available online. Just a very nice little amplifier. But here's another version. This is of a clone, and again, the tremolo circuit, which is on here. It's all these capacitors here, and it comes to the speed potentiometer, which is 2 meg, 1K for the intensity, and it was just out of spec. It was dirty. That's it. That's it. Again, different. This is a different schematic, and the tremolo circuit is the one with the 3 capacitors, which is right there. 2 meg. This is a different one. Again, down to there are the capacitors for the tremolo circuit, and the speed, and this one is 1 meg, but it's definitely not 33K, so it's a million, and it just makes it go a little bit faster. So really the 2 megahertz, 2 mega ohm is probably the ideal one, hence why they did the reissue. This is a different 2008 version, but the reissue looks like a lot of the is around 2013 is when this one was made. And like I said, high voltage is in here, so this is on. This is a live amp. So unless you know what you're doing, do not try this at home, folks. Anyway, can of deoxit gold. It's got to be the gold one. Okay, thanks, Roger.